I am now the exclusive promoter of Kevin Rhodes' multiple books on hognose snakes, and we're currently offering the largest discount to date of 33% off using the promo code shovelhog33. The link to purchase these books will be located in the description of this video. What's up, guys? It's your boy Jermaine back with part 2 of preparing for the Daytona video series. So it's like the final days to Daytona is Wednesday, so I'm getting everything together. I feel like I'm a little behind. I have my deli cups right here. Have the case, have the boxes and stuff, and then the snakes are in the background. But let's get into basically everything that you have to bring, especially if you're a first time breeding and stuff like this. This right here is the most important thing. This is more important than your animals. If you are vending any Florida Reptile Expo, you need a class 3 permit. It's like 3 pages. In order for you to register, when you register, in order for you to get your table, you actually have to submit a copy of this to them. And you also have to submit a copy of your inventory list as well. So you have to let them know the quantity of the animal, the type, the common name, Latin name, the source, whether it's captive bred or you bought it from somebody, the quarter and the year that the animal was produced, your breeder, supplier, your city and your state, and you have to write your license number. So like I said, you actually have to give a copy of this and a copy of your permit at registration. I always make 2 copies because I like to give them a copy, and I also like to keep a copy at my table just in case FWC decides to go around again and checking people individually, which they shouldn't do with this expo. But I just like to keep 2 copies. So this is the most important thing. You will not be able to vend without this. So keep that in the manila folder. I make sure I do not leave home without this. Then we have some of the stuff that I'll also be selling other than my animals. So my hides, keychains, got some stickers I'll be giving out for free, business cards, and we have some snake bracelets right here. We also have my t-shirts with my logo on it. They're all black. They come in small to extra large. So I'll be selling them for $20. If you buy a snake, they'll be free with the purchase of a snake. So yeah, that'll be at my table. Then you're gonna need a tablecloth. So this is an all black tablecloth. I need to get one for my logo, but didn't happen to get around to getting one of those this year. Then because I'll have so few animals to display, I'll just be bringing one display case. So this one holds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this one right here holds 24 animals in a small deli cups. I won't even have this all the way full. I have my banner right here. These are the babies that I'm bringing. I got some babies over here as well. And I'm about to take y'all over to my computer to show you how I make the labels for each of my animals. So let's go over to my computer. I make my labels. So this is the platform that I use. Basically, I keep track of everything, the babies that I produce, incubation times, as well as feedings. So in order to do this, you want to first go down to commerce and you want to price your animals. So like, for example, these are the snakes that I'll be bringing to Daytona. And then you price them over here. And you actually can set up a store on Husbandry Pro. If you want to show them on the store, you would just click that, but I don't use the store. So once you have everything priced, you want to go to utilities on the left, and you want to go to label designer. So what I do is first you want to pick the size labels that you're going to use, and this determines like the label writer that you bought. So this is the size labels that I use for my deli cups, and this is the type of printer that I have. And so now this little box right here, you can barely see, this is basically what your label is going to look like. And so basically you want to select what you want to put on the label. So I always do the descriptor, and I put that first right here. I also like to put the date of birth of the animal, and I put it down here. And then I put the price, the sales price of the animal, and I put it down here. So I always put the descriptor up here, and you want to, reason why I don't put the sale price up here is because depending on the genetics of your animal, the descriptor can be like 2 or 3 lines, and it can kind of blend in with the sale price. So I try to put the date of birth and the sale price as far away as I can, especially if you have animals with multiple heads and everything, and it's just a lot of words. Trust me, you need a lot of space for the descriptor. And then what you want to do is go to next. All right, and so my label maker, it prints out one at a time. So if you have like a regular printer that prints out like a sheet of labels, you could just select multiple. But I have like a label writer that does one at a time. All right, and then you go next, and then now you want to pick your animals. So this is one thing I really don't like. Um, I wish you can group animals better on Husbandry Pro. So what I'll do is the only ones that I have price are the ones I want to sell. So then I'll just click on price and bring basically the highest price to the lowest price. Basically all the animals that I need, and I just individually click on them. All right, almost done. All right, then you're gonna hit next, and here they are. So then you'll go to print, and it'll show you what it's gonna look like. All right, let's scroll. Sorry. So here's each of my labels. As you can see, the descriptor is the animal genetics, then the date of birth, and then the price. One thing I like to do is, in terms of sexing, I put like a little M or a little F after the descriptor just to help people better determine the sex of the animal. And then what I'm going to do is I'll plug in my printer and I'll print each one out, and I'll show you what each one of them look like after they're printed out. All right, you can see my animal labels are done. You see the genetics, the date of birth, and the price. So I'll put them on each deli cup. And then I like with my displays, I have these things, these little black things at the bottom. Some people use like substrate at the bottom of the deli cups. So I like to use this. One thing I don't like is that they do hide under these. So throughout the expo, I do have to open the lids and make sure the snakes are above it and not hiding. Also another thing that I bring is some gloves, and I'll also bring some hand sanitizer. But that's about it. Label all these guys, get them packed up, and I'll be in Daytona Friday. And I now have a Patreon account for those who want to support me even further. Here you will have access to exclusive videos, giveaways, as well as discounts. The link will be in the bottom in the description. And if you purchase RepiLinks, feel free to use the discount code shovelhogs to receive 5% off of all purchases.